Okay, this is gonna be a short video because one, there's really not much to talk about, and I have to go do some choreography. So yeah, this week's topic is FTM versus lesbian. Basically, what I'm saying when I say versus is the difference between the two. So lesbians, some people don't understand, oh, well, if they're lesbian, why are they dressing like a guy? Or why do they look like guys? Just because lesbians, butch lesbians, dress like men doesn't mean they want to be men, okay? It could, it's just a comfortable thing. Like, okay, I feel comfortable in men's clothing rather than women's clothing. I don't know. People have their own reasons. I feel better. I feel like I look better in men's clothing than I do in women's clothing. For me, when I wear men's clothes, it's because I'm comfortable in men's clothes. I'm not comfortable in a dress. I'm not comfortable in heels, stuff like that. So some people need to keep that in mind. Don't assume because you're just making an ass out of yourself. Don't assume when you meet a lesbian, oh, so you want to be a guy. That shit pisses me off. Like, that shit pisses a lot of people off. Don't assume, because it's not necessarily true. Damn fly in here. Also with lesbians, you know, some lesbians, some of them have hair on their face, but don't consider themselves men. People have their own way of living and their own style of living, so keep that in mind. As far as FTMs go, I have not met that many. I know a few here in San Antonio where I live. But the difference between the two is plain and simple. Lesbians know that they're women and love that they're women. They're okay with being women. They have boobs, they have a vagina, and that's that. FTMs, trans guys, want to be men. They feel like they're men. They feel like they were born in the wrong body. All that kind of all those terms, all those quotes. That's the difference. One knows that they're a woman and wants to be a woman. The other one hates being a woman and wants to be a man. So, that's the difference between the two. It's a pretty big difference. And it's all on personal experience and, how these people live their lives. And that's how they come to the conclusion on how they feel about themselves. As far as anything else, appearance-wise, there's some manly-looking butch girls. There's some manly-looking lesbians. So sometimes it's hard to tell between the two. But when in doubt, shut your mouth. Don't say shit. If you don't have to say anything, then don't say anything. Remember that. It's a good little quote. When in doubt, shut your mouth. Because you're just gonna end up putting your foot in your mouth or getting beat up. So, I hope that helps anybody who's wondering about FTMs and lesbians and how to tell the two apart. Also, FTMs usually their voices sound different because they're on T or they've been trying to sound like men, whatever. But it's all, it's all their business. So don't go out fucking trying to call out lesbians and shit like that. Get slapped. Anyway, have a good day. See you next week. Like, dislike, rate, subscribe, comment. I don't care. Just do it well. Alright, check it over now.